What's good, fam? It's your boy Jorge. Welcome to another episode of Hanging with the Boys. I'm hanging with my boy Mike.
Hi, present.
That's good. I'll check that off. What's going on, dude?
Nothing.
Nothing too much.
Nothing too much. Nope. Just chilling, doing the podcast with you. I need some energy.
Yeah.
Crack it.
I mean, we wouldn't be men if we didn't.
I know. I slept so bad last night, so I'm bogging today. I think that's why I drink so much, dude. Nice rip.
Alcohol or yerbies?
Alcohol.
Oh.
Because anytime I'm sober for a while, dude, I can't sleep at all. I
Hmm.
was watching Tin Cup at 2:30 this morning.
Not a bad movie.
No, great movie.
I mean, it's based on my life.
Our life.
Just how he goes for it.
Yeah.
I'd be that kind of guy.
Yeah.
Football coach, I'd be like, sticking or kicking. We're fucking sticking, dude. We're
Yeah.
not kicking that.
Yeah.
Just everything. I just ruin it.
Yeah. I'm kind of like him as well. I always make shit or talk shit on the PGA players for going for it, and like when they do something wrong. Dude, I do it every time, and it sucks.
Yeah, but
Bad.
I'd be like the worst caddy. I actually thought about that.
Yeah.
They'd be like, "Ooh, what do you think I should lay up?" Dude, you're such a pussy.
Yeah,
You should
stop
go
being a
for it.
pussy.
Yeah,
Go do it.
that's you're a professional for a reason.
Yeah.
I expect you to do it.
Yeah.
When I golf with friends, like Hater Dave, I'm like, dude, you're not hitting a driver. So I want to play this whole cool. I'm like, dude, you're such a pussy, and then he hits a driver.
And then what's he do?
I mean,
Slice
he
it out of
does.
bounds?
He does pretty good.
Yeah.
So it's
Yeah.
see, I'm here to give you moral support.
Right.
I don't want to see you fail, but I want to see
you
you
have
do something
confidence
cool.
in your friend that he's going to do good.
Yeah, that's basically what it is. Before we get into it, condolences over to Hawaii,
Yeah.
Maui, Lahaina.
Mm-hmm. I was just there last year.
Dude, were you there?
Yeah.
That's the place you were
Yeah,
at?
it was sick.
Dude, place looked like it got nuked.
Yeah. Dude, I got so many conspiracy theories.
Yeah, I've been seeing some too.
Dude,
so
yeah.
we'll keep it at that. But condolences to the people that died. It's actually like over 100 people. I think that died.
It's sad the people that have died. And then we actually have some friends. I met a friend through a friend there last year. He lost his place.
Oh,
She
damn.
lost her place. So it's like, it sucks, dude.
Yeah, I
But
think-
the mansions are all fine.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Just-
Oprah owns like half of a mountain right out there, and it's fine.
That one was cool. All the firefighters just happened to be having dinner at her
Yeah.
house that night.
Yeah, so it's sad for the people because it's more like native land, right?
Yeah.
Like they can't just go and buy it up. So
Mhm.
those people have been there for generations, So yeah, that's a terrible thing. I mean, anytime you see it, like when we had the Placerville fire, like up in Reno, there was a fire. It always sucks, dude.
Yeah,
because
for
it's
sure.
just there's nothing you can do.
Yeah.
Just watch all your shit burn down and
Yeah.
lose tons of his. Like for me, it's not the structure. We're insured, right? But it's
Yeah.
like losing, like my memorabilia, my
Yeah.
pictures and stuff like that's got to suck,
Yeah, and typically the fires that we have around this area, the fire starts and you kind of know what's going to happen.
Right.
It seemed like that one just happened within seconds.
God,
That
I just like
people couldn't even get out, so they were
Yeah,
jumping into the
jump
ocean.
in the ocean and stuff. Yeah,
People
what a-
dying. So yeah, that's a pretty gnarly situation.
What a scary
man.
situation. Yeah.
So
Sucks.
condolences to them. There's tons of places where you could donate. Do your research, wherever it may
Mhm.
go. Like I'm not the person to tell you where to.
Same. I've seen it, but I can't tell you how to do it. So
Yeah, so there's tons of places if you want to donate to.
just not to the Red Cross.
to the cause. Just donate. Or you could do like this girl, OnlyFans girl. I wouldn't say model, just
Okay.
OnlyFans personality.
Uh-huh.
Mariah Casillas, aka Lava Girl.
Okay.
She posted on her Twitter X saying, "For every $10 donated to the cause, I will send you a nude photo."
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, I got to spare 10.
Yeah, I mean,
Is she decent though? Like, I don't want to send 10 and then she's not.
she looked decent on her Twitter, but I clicked on her link to go to the GoFundMe, and it was like not there no more. So I
Oh.
think they kind of shut it down because I've seen this a few times now where the porn girls are for a good cause and then they start the GoFundMe, but then at the end of the day, it's like we never actually find out. Yeah, you'll get
Dude.
the nudie photo or video or whatever it may be,
Yeah.
but you never actually find out if they donated that money or not.
Yeah.
You know
Dude,
what I mean?
that's why I'm always so sketchy on donating. Like, I'd rather donate right to my friend. Like,
Yeah.
send him like a Venmo, like that lost his house, rather because some chick sends a bunch of nudes, raises $100,000. She's, oh, peace, I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Thanks.
And as a person receiving it, you're probably like, oh, cool, I got what I wanted. I got
Yeah.
something out of my $10.
Yeah.
But yeah, you don't follow back up on it, and you're like, where did this money go?
Dude.
She keeps like over half, and
All
then
of a sudden
sends.
she's got huge tits, big old tit job and stuff. You're like,
Yeah.
what the hell?
Speaking of donating, you can donate to the Boys Pod. You just follow the link wherever you're listening to this. Follow the link and
We
you
have
can donate to
donations?
us. Yeah.
Oh, lunch is on you then today.
That's what I'm saying. I got to keep this guy hungry or satisfied.
Do our pre-pod freaking date
Yeah. So,
or post-pod.
post-pod. But actually, all we really need is wherever you're listening to this podcast, just go and rate it.
Yeah.
Give us a 5-star rating, leave some comments. And yeah, I think that's about it.
Okay. Now that we're done with that, what are we going to talk about today? Because I actually didn't have that eventful of a weekend
Oh, no?
to kill an hour. I mean, the same. I got freaking rip-roaring drunk a couple days, but then it was just golf. It's like,
Dude, I went motoing Saturday. Did my back end.
oh,
I'm out.
see, are you done for Mammoth?
No.
Oh, that's why I don't do it, dude.
But I'm on my Johnny Manziel kick.
Oh, no, you're on a bender?
No, like self-sabotaging. So if I don't do good, I'm like, I'll come back and be like, dude, it hurt my back.
Hurt my back,
Did
dude.
cocaine for the 2 nights before the race.
God. I feel your pain, though. My back's always messed up.
No, it's not even, well, it is my back, but like I almost took her down and I saved it. Dude, right when like I just like stood it up and didn't fall or anything, dude, felt it right in between my shoulder blades. Like
Yeah.
just this sharp pain. And I was like, dang, dude. And then just been there since.
Yeah, that's workable, though.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like you really did your back.
Nah,
like
nah,
that time, remember when I struck a nerve? Were you out there? Because I got pictures of that day. It was the weirdest thing ever. Like my lower back was kind of sore. I think it was 2 years before I quit riding. It's probably why I quit. But dude, it was the weirdest thing ever. It actually wasn't sore that day. It's me and Jones riding, and like mid-session, I do a backflip, and like when we would flip, our butt kind of hits the seat.
Uh-huh.
Dude, right when my butt hit the seat, something in my like hip, lower back, like zapped me, dude. Like I couldn't get off my bike. So I'm mid-flip, dude, land, like can't put weight on my leg, and I'm like, dude, what in the hell?
Yeah.
Like Jones literally has to like pick me up off my bike, and it's one of those things that because it must have been a nerve.
Yeah.
Because like even when Jones was helping, I'm like, like bad pain, dude. And I'm like, what the heck, dude? And then my dumb ass thought something just slipped. So I go to drive myself to a chiropractor. I'll lean sideways, dude. And he does like the hips sideways and like twist me.
Yeah.
Dude, and it made it worse. I was down for like 2 weeks. Couldn't get up.
Yeah. See, I thought about going to the chiropractor and just seeing like, is my spine aligned? Because it's like right in the middle of my spine.
Yeah.
And like just the sharp pain. And
That's
like,
Moto, dude. That's like where my back always hurt.
And I was like, nah. And then it's actually been better.
Yeah. Oh, so you're fine for Mammoth.
Yeah. So I was planning to go
so
back
you better still do good
to the track this weekend.
Okay. Give it a try. Was it at Friendly?
Yeah, that friendly track. Go out last practice before, school starts for the boys, and I'm just busy with that, and then head out to Mammoth. So
it sounds like you're already making excuses, dude.
I know, see, that's my Johnny Manziel.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, but when you got kids like me, you gotta entertain them and do things sometimes where you're like,
Well, what entertain them is their dad doing good at Mammoth.
Oh yeah,
they'd be like, shit, my dad's badass. Instead, you're over here making excuses.
No.
Dude, shoulder blades are hurt.
No, it's gonna be good. I might not do good Sunday.
Yeah, that's all right.
One day. I might give it all Saturday and then
we just want one day.
Not show up.
Or
Sunday.
use Saturday as the practice day because then everyone's wore out on Sunday.
That's what I'm thinking too.
Yeah. Dude, one of my buddies got a 2-digit number in motocross doing that.
Really?
Yeah. I was so pissed because I didn't think of it. I don't know if I've told this story on the pod yet, but Washougal was my first national I ever made. And I was kind of nervous. I got I think I went 27, 25. I'm like, shit, that ain't bad. Only 5. Because if you get points, that's how you get a 2-digit number, right?
Yeah.
So, being privateers, you meet a bunch of dudes. And I go to from Washougal to Millville, Minnesota, Binghamton, Steel City, right? And dude, Millville was hotter than heck. And we had to ride Saturday qualifier, Sunday morning practice, qualifier, and then you have an hour and a half. And I went by myself. So I'm having my tires changed, washing my bike, making food, and dude, like I said, it was 90 and humid. And the first moto, I get a kind of a good, let's say 15th place start. Dude, and the way the moto goes out, 5 minutes in, I'm all by myself. And the dude in front of me has a pit board, the rider that's in front of me. So he goes by and it said 11th. So I was in 12th. I'm like, holy shit, this is really good, dude. I'm like, dude, just push through it for this moto, Felt like I pushed forever, dude. And all of a sudden, I'm hitting the wall bad, but there's probably 5 minutes left. Dude, I come around the turn and the dude has the halfway point out.
Oh, shit.
So I kept pushing and then I just started seeing stars and had to pull off. And I'm like, damn it. Dude, the next moto, I'm exhausted, right? So I freaking just kind of cruised to probably 25th, 27th, somewhere again. And one of my other buddies that we were kind of just met through the privateer world, dude, he got like 10th. I'm like, how in the heck did you do that? He's like, dude, I did 2 laps in the first moto, pulled off, sat there and just like chilled in the, you know, like kind of got himself cooled off. And then the second moto, like all the privateers are all spent. Dude, and he did that every weekend. And I was like, well, I'm like, I was too much. I'm not going to drive all the way to like New York and Pennsylvania to pull off after 2 laps. So I still tried my route and it didn't work. And he was like national number like 50 or 60 or something. I'm like, dang, that's a good strategy.
Is it the same way the points work nowadays?
Yeah.
So you get points per moto. It's not per standing like at the end of the 2. Oh, okay.
So like if you go 11-11, you would get the points for both 11s.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So it's okay.
Yeah. And it only really like, especially back in my day, it only took like if I would have finished that 11th or 12th, I probably would have maybe got a number that year. Yeah. You know, and so I was like so bummed because that was like one of my goals, and that was the closest I ever got.
The numbers go up to 100.
99.
99.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so like I think Jeff Northrup got 99 one year, and we thought he was the coolest thing ever because he was like the only one at all. Well, no, Justin Tierney, Nate's brother, he got 87. So we had 2 of our friends got 2-digit numbers. Yeah, that was all she wrote. I went to freestyle. No numbers there, so that was cool.
Hey, that worked out better for you in the long run.
Yeah, it did.
No, yeah, it should be good. I feel like I could have rode more, but just conditions out here suck.
Dude. They're terrible.
And then just like kind of beats your bike up. I just got like a brand new rear tire probably 3 rides ago, and it's already beat. Yeah. You know, just from going out to Fernley and riding there. So then I got to get brand new tires, you know, oil change, all that kind of stuff. And it just wears your stuff for no reason. So, but like strong wise, I feel like really strong. Yeah. But like
it's lungs.
Yeah, I don't know.
Dude, remember that year we trained for Mammoth the last year I did it? I was like in the best shape of my life, and I got tired at lap 5 out of 10. Every moto.
Yeah, but I mean, you guys are going fast. I'm not going that fast.
Yeah, but we were out at Indian Hills freaking pounding laps, dude, nonstop. I'm like, dude, I'm in good. And I think what happened though is I hadn't raced in so long, and that's kind of a bigger race, right? And I kept getting like good starts on accident. Like I'd come out of the gate in like 3rd, and I would try to like race with those dudes, and then they would kind of pull me. So like lap 3, I'm like, just settle in. I didn't have really no one around me. But dude, you're at 8,000 feet. The track's rough. We had 10 lap motos, and
that's the thing about like we actually trained that year. Yeah, because I know you were doing. I think you did speed style.
Speed style was like a month before.
Yeah, so we were training that whole time, and I was like your partner there. I went and I qualified on my 125 first moto.
Yeah, say dude,
haven't done that since. Yeah, on a bigger bike, you know, on a better bike. Yeah. You know, so that's what's funny. Just getting up and going. It's not fun, and it's not worth it. Yeah. So this time around, I'm like, all right, I got to train and stuff. So I had been riding quite a bit and doing some cardio, weightlifting and stuff. Like I said, like I feel like my cardio is okay. Strong wise, I feel super strong, and on the bike, I feel pretty good. So I feel like it should be decent. Yeah. The only thing like that, like I'm nervous about, is always the start there.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why
dude, I never practice starts. Like, where do you practice cement starts around here? Yeah. You know, so I never practice cement starts, so I'm just like nervous. Everyone always crashes. Yeah. So it's like kind of like a strategy. Like, do I just kind of let them go because you know they're gonna crash? So you just kind of go around like the 10 people that are on the ground there. Yeah. Or do I go for it and possibly be one of those people, but maybe get a better start?
Dude, I hated being like mid pack. Yeah. I hate it. Or back.
It does.
You know what I mean? Yeah. That's why like I was saying I accidentally got good starts. It wasn't an accident. I was like, I got to get out of this gate. Yeah. Dude, I remember one of the motos, I actually had it on my GoPro, and I was way on the inside because, you know, you just pick chips. So I'm way on the inside, and I come out and no one's around me. I'm like, oh, dude, I got this. But the hay bales kind of come towards me, like the start's up here. Dude, and Rusty Holland just comes flying over and like cuts me off, dude. I'm like, oh my God. And then I'm just wide open up this hill, like rocks hitting off me. But I'm like, if I was like mid-pack right now, this would be terrible because you can't really see. Yeah. You know, you're like flinching, like rocks are hitting you and stuff. And then you look and there's just bikes in front of you. So. Yeah.
Dude, last time I raced up, like halfway up the uphill on the start, huge pile up right in front of me. So, and it's like, it happened like in front of me, but I had some time to think about it. And I see the guy just get ran over, and I'm like, all right, I'm next, like to run him over. And I'm like, fuck. So I pulled off, and I end up in the bushes, you know?
Snake
and it's like on the,
dude.
It's on what?
Snake territory.
Oh, fuck that. I'm staying out of there. So I'm, you know, like I'm on the incline, so it's hard. Good thing for electric starts. Right. You know? Yeah. But yeah, it was one of those things where I could run this guy over too. but I'm like, fuck it.
Dude,
Maybe
just
I'll-
pull up. That's what I always did.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But
At
then
least wheelie.
at the
'cause
last
you should wheel
second,
tap 'em.
at the last second, I just turn and I end up in the bushes, and I'm
Yeah.
like,
Damn it.
there's the race.
Mhm.
For what?
Yeah. Dumb.
Yeah.
Dude, you want to hear something weird? So last night I was bored. There was nothing on TV, and I actually watched Unadilla,
Mhm.
which was this weekend, I believe,
Yeah.
and Jet won the title. And I was kind of watching the 450 class, and credit to all those dudes, right? I know I always talk shit, but it's like there was like names like 8th, 9th, 15th. I'm like, who in the hell are these guys? And they kind of, you watch them, like, I think Jet lapped up to like 15th, and I was watching the way the dude rode. So last night when I woke up in the middle of the night, like I always think of weird stuff, and I'm like, because I never got to race Redbud or Unadilla or one of those. And I'm like, dude, what if I just got all gnarly and trained my ass off and rode a bunch? I wonder if I could qualify and then maybe get top 20.
That's why you were cleaning your bike off, huh?
Yeah.
On the 2-stroke.
Sparked up.
Let's do it.
No, but I was thinking like dead serious. I'm like, if I really like, because I wouldn't obviously ever go try something like that at 41 years old, like just getting off the couch. But I'm talking like, what if I like really, really trained to where I knew I was going to last like 35 minutes.
Steroids?
Twice. I'd do a little doping, yeah.
A little
I'm
doping?
old, yeah. All of a sudden I got hair when I take my helmet off.
Yeah, I don't
'cause the
know
steroids sparked
if
it.
they test for.
They wouldn't
for
test
that,
me.
right? Yeah.
I don't even know if they act. Well, Supercross is FIM still, I think.
Yeah, super.
And they'll do a random test.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I started having all these weird things. I'm like, dude, I wonder if I
Let's
could.
do it.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Mike should make a comeback just for one race. Dude, I think you got it. Not because you're my friend and the co-host here or anything like that, but I remember, what was it? I think Fernley or Fallon, they had like a little arena cross thing.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, you know, kind of top of your career. You're doing great in freestyle and all that stuff. And you show up on the 125.
Yeah, I remember that.
And you race and everyone's on
250Fs.
250Fs. Yeah. And you race that. And I think you podiumed or even won the thing.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, you have the skill on a bike. It's like, so I don't think you lost that, obviously.
Yeah,
but
no, like I still, because I sat on my bike after I washed it, just I'm like, damn, this is weird. And it still feels like I've just rode.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I think the speeds, maybe top 20 is exaggerating, but I think I could still qualify for a national.
Yeah.
Like, you know, top 40.
450s or
450.
450. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a little easier.
Yeah, 250s is just too gnarly. Like,
Which track would you want to do?
well, like I said, I've never done Redbud or Unadilla, but it'd be hotter than hell. But like, dude, that would be kind of cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just to go do one of those tracks that I haven't done and see if I could get like in. And it's kind of mid to late season, dude, so it gets a little easier.
Yeah.
But yeah, I started having all these weird things. I'm like, dude, that'd be kind of gnarly.
Yeah. That's what I think this is cool. Like I saw a quote, I forget exactly what it said, but one day you'll wake up and you won't be able to do the stuff that you wanted to do. So, you know, it's like one of those things where you just go out and do the stuff that you want. Like,
Yeah.
you know, the Mammoth thing for me, I don't really race throughout the year. There's no tracks around here that
Right.
really have races. And
Yeah.
I don't want to go to like Marysville and all that,
Yeah.
you know, just to race or whatever. So I don't really care that much.
Right.
So I just ride around here for fun and all that. So Mammoth is my one thing. So then when I'm like, all right, I'm going to do it
Mhm.
and I'm signed up and everything, then I'm like, all right, now there has to be like an end goal. So let me work out and, you know, so all that at the end of the day feels good.
Yeah. Yeah. You got to have something to kind of strive for.
Yeah.
Dude, and my only thing is not why I don't ride now, but like why that would scare me is like those guys are so fast. And if I'm hauling ass and just eat shit, and like, because I made it through my career so good. You know what I mean? Like couple knees and a shoulder. Like that's in our sport, that's basic stuff, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, man, I could just picture being at Unadilla and being in 15th and hit a rock or something, just go straight over the bars.
You should do Mammoth instead then.
Dude, Mammoth's the scariest track of them all.
No, but I'm just saying just to get ready for that race.
Yeah. Because next year, hopefully it's in June.
Well, because I've also seen the pro lineup for the vet weekend.
I know that year we did it was so fun, dude.
Yeah.
Remember,
And there were
Sleater-
some good dudes.
Yeah, like Sleater, Turbo Reef came out of nowhere.
Yeah.
He was like a dude I raced as a kid, you know, and Swan was out there. My buddy Kyle Kraus. Like we had such a cool lineup.
Yeah.
And it was cool because Turbo, Sleater, and well, Swan does a ton of weed, but Turbo and Sleater were like the gnarly guys. But dude, from like 4th to like 10th, it was whoever could just hang on.
Yeah.
Like I remember me and like Kyle were even talking. I'm like, he was like, I was trying to catch you and I was tired. And I was like, I was trying not to let you catch me. And we're just idling around, dude. Like that was probably in my, as far as racing goes, that was probably one of the funnest weekends I ever did.
Yeah.
Just cool being out there. And I felt actually really good. And when I say I got tired, it wasn't like I was like exhausted, like lungs breathing. It was like my hands, like my arms, like remember
I remember
my
that.
blistered
Yeah.
up super bad. Like when I pulled in, I wasn't like gassed out of breath. I rode all the motos, but
Mm-hmm.
it was just like my arms was like they were dead after like lap 5. I was like holding on. I'm like, dude, I can barely feel my bars, and not even arm pump.
Yeah.
Like I've had arm pump where you're just death grip, but it was like I was sick of holding like my elbows up. You know, I'm just like, oh god. So I have to start doing like push-ups or something.
Yeah, new style of riding.
Yeah.
I was watching a Rhino explaining how Jet rides, and he's like, when he goes into a corner, he goes in with his elbows up, but everywhere else you see his arms kind of drop down because he rides like just in control, like not like that.
Yeah.
So that's why the dude never gets tired.
Yeah. And like they had Johnny O'Mara on Unadilla, who's his trainer. And he's like, that kid has the best balance I've ever seen. Because if you watch, so like I did go-karts one time with Travis Pastrana, just to name drop, you know. But he was like beating me by like 10 seconds at like that pole position or whatever. And I'm like, what in the heck? And he's like, dude, you got to brake before the turn and then go through the turn, no brakes.
Yeah.
Because the brakes will get you out of balance and like skid a little bit, you know. And I'm like, huh. So the next one I tried it, I got like 3rd or 4th out of all of us. I'm like, dude, that actually works. And that's what Jet does in Moto. All his braking's done. And once he's in that rut, his balance is just perfect.
Yeah.
And, you know, he's never like wide open through him.
No, right. Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Slow.
But it's just momentum.
Yeah.
And you watch Chase, like he was kind of blowing through the ruts or kind of getting stood up or like washing out, you know, and it's like, you rarely see Jet do that.
Yeah.
It's literally like his bike is just always like in the perfect spot. And
dude, maybe I should race cars because that's how I ride race cars.
Really?
Yeah. I knew that. But then in Moto, I don't do that.
Dude, I'm
on the brakes in the rut. You know?
I've been trying that with my truck when I go over to like into Tahoe and it's all windy. I brake first and then let off and go around the turn. I'm all, whoa, it's kind of top heavy.
Yeah, that's scary.
I'm always practicing
in the big vehicles.
Yeah. But I feel like that's how, because I was always like really good at hard pack, like as a kid, obviously growing up out here. But hard pack takes a lot of that. Like you brake and then you just kind of like keep your momentum around. And like, I remember that last year I raced Mammoth, I felt like I'd get into the tree turn and, I wasn't wide open, but I would stay perfect in it. And so I have a little bit of that, but obviously not like a Jet Lawrence. He's insane. But where like Miller is like wide open into the turn, like clutch it in, like, so there's different riding styles, but I think what's cool is like Jet's going to motivate younger kids to ride like that. Because, you see younger kids at the track, dude, clutch in, wide open, everywhere scrubbing. And like Jet's the most basic dude to watch, but like the sickest dude to watch ever. You know?
And his brother too. And I also see that like in Deegan now, like I watched his videos they put out. He's practicing at the goat farm there. And you can see in the race, he might forget technique a little bit or kind of what he practices. He's just like wide open. The kid's fast, right? Yeah. But in the videos, him practicing, he'll go into a berm standing up the whole time or into a rut standing up the whole time. Kind of like it reminds me of what Jet does and what his brother does. And I'm like, all right, so he's trying to do what these guys are doing as well. But then when he gets to the race, I think it kind of goes out the window and he just pins it.
He's so cool, dude.
Yeah.
I like watching. I mean, I haven't barely watched any Moto this year, but those two were making it fun. Even Hunter, like, it's cool. Chase is back. Like it was actually, I already knew what happened even, but I was still like kind of watching, like super bummed Deegan's bike broke because they had a good like title, but they're all those kids have such a good head on them, right? Like Hunter said it sucks because he wants it to come down to the wire. Like, he said something about, are you bummed that the pressure's off? He's all, the pressure was on when my parents couldn't feed us and we were like living day to day. He's all, this isn't pressure. This is what I do for fun. You know what I mean? And then they interviewed Hayden, and he's like, it happened to Hunter. Like, sucks it happened to me at this point, but whatever. And then Brian was on the broadcast, and he's like, the competitors had it happen to them too. It's like, what are we gonna do? Sit there and bitch about them? I'm like, these guys are all like very mature now, because
you kind of have to, because there's a lot of shit talkers out there
for sure.
So you have to kind of say the right thing. But that goes to say that these kids are just, dude. I mean, Deegan should be on a 450 already, probably.
Right. Yeah.
Like those bikes are not enough for these guys.
They're just wide open. I mean, like Southwick, when Hunter's bike blew up, it's like, that was always the track. Like I think Carmichael blew a bike up there. Like that was always the track that blew bikes up. Yeah. So like when Hunter's bike broke there, it's like if I was a mechanic, I'd be like, well, shit, it was bound to happen. And you know what I mean? So, and that's what's so, like me and Bubs were talking about, that's what's so impressive with like Jet, dude. No flat tire, no first turn pile up, no bike fail, no nothing. It's like, dude, he's just good start and cruising, and because that could happen. He's going for a perfect season now, and like he could have got a flat at Unadilla easily, Rocky and whatever. So the fact that he's made it through with just nothing, because that's what like when Carmichael and Stewart did it takes a lot more than just the rider going out and winning. They're like, dude, imagine the mechanic like with one moto to go. I'd be checking bolts like every 2 seconds, checking fluids. You know, it's like it's a stressful job for them.
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, so I hope like with the title being clinched now, I hope he does do the perfect season. And yeah, I think the lights might be just about wrapped up unless something happens to Hunter again, because I think he was like 25 or 30 points ahead now.
Yeah, 30, I think.
Yeah, so
And there's 2 more races.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he's not a dude where I'm like, you know, like Deegan, if he had like 25, 30, I'd be like, he could hit a bump in high side at any point. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you just get that feeling. But Hunter, like he knows damn well he could take thirds, fourths.
I think
fifths.
Hunter, the worst thing about him, and is like my worries too, is like the start.
Mm-hmm.
He's the worst starter, dude. He's always like mid pack.
Yeah.
Comes out like a decent jump, and then comes out in 10th.
Yeah.
You know, and yeah, he works his way up and passes everyone and all that. So that's like the scary part for him, just like crashing on the start. I think.
Yeah, like he DNF'd. I think right after his bike blew up, or right before he DNF'd because he crashed in the first turn and got all messed up. So yeah, I mean, and that's always a possibility, you know, like, but I think too, like when you get that like pressure off and that confidence going, it's like that stuff tends not to happen. I think sometimes it happens more when you're kind of trying to like push the envelope a little bit. You know what I mean? Like puts the pressure on your start. You're like, I got to get a good start. But it's like right now, he could literally like wait for everyone to go off the gate and then cruise through and get 7th or 8th place in the Moto. You know what I mean? So we'll have to see. Yeah. But it was good watching actually.
Yeah. Should be good. And then I'm interested to see the new races they're going to do, like those
playoff things. Yeah. I know. I don't know how I feel about all of them, but I'm not going to knock it till I see it, you know? It's just kind of weird. It's like these guys just get blended into a full season now. Like, because you got to be in shape. So it's like this stuff ends at the end of September, and then it's like they're not going to take October off and go on vacations and this and that, because then you got November's testing in December, you know? So kind of feel for the dudes, like, but there's a lot of money too. That makes it worth it, right? If it was back in the day where they were making $100,000 a year, like, it probably sucked. But
well, and you have to qualify it, so it's not everyone. So say like, you know, they're saying like Faulkner right now could make it, but if he doesn't make it, at least he has all this time to like recover from a little bit of injury, and then also just kind of like be working on whatever he needs to work. So he'll come out probably a little bit more sharper, right? Because he's like a guy that should be racing those races. Yeah. So he should come out sharper for A1 than most of the guys that probably had the full season.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. So we'll see.
And it is funny because I'm bitching about that. Like when we were kids, you raced every weekend of the year. You know, but like there's so much pressure on the line. Like, you know, Jet right now, everyone perfect season, 450 rookie. It's like that stuff weighs on you. And then he's like, finally, like end of September, you're like, sweet. And like, oh, you ready to start testing? He's like, got to get back out there. So,
dude, if I was him, I'd be like, testing what? Dude, I just want perfect season. Bike's good.
Yeah, build me a bike. I'll see you at freaking the first round of Supercross.
I think it's cool that they're hitting up the LA Coliseum. Yeah. So that's going to be dope.
Yeah. I watched the Supercross there. I watched Deegan win there. Ghost Rider's bike, I was there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, sick.
I saw that clip of Deegan, little Deegan, Ghost Riding his bike this weekend when he blew it up, and someone's like, that wasn't the Ghost Ride we were expecting.
Yeah, no kidding. Damn it.
A little too early.
Yeah.
No, you're probably not a big fan.
At all.
But there's fans out there of Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A is coming out with a new chicken sandwich.
Wow.
Talking about all that training. Now we got to talk about food.
Okay.
Because, you know, it's how
this is going to be your meal after Mammoth.
I don't think there's Chick-fil-A there. So.
No, but you can get it on Monday or something because you earned it.
We'll see. So they're coming out with a new chicken sandwich, which is, I think, first time in the franchise history because it's just the normal and unpopular opinion, I think, but their chicken sandwich is not that good. And I think we've talked about it before. Yeah. It's just whatever.
It's a chicken sandwich.
I think the chicken nuggets are all right.
Yeah.
You know, better than like McDonald's and stuff like that. But like as far as like chicken sandwiches, nothing.
Are you going to tell me what it is? The freaking stress is killing me.
Dude, it's the honey pepper pimento chicken sandwich.
That sounds disgusting.
Okay, so it's a chicken patty, the normal chicken patty they have, with a creamy pimento cheese, mild pickled jalapenos, served warm on a toasted bun, drizzled with sweet honey.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to rain check that one.
Really?
I'll stick to the spicy deluxe if I ever go there.
I might check it out. Ugh. I don't know what pimento is.
It's like the stuff that's in green olives, those little red pieces.
So just that?
No, it's like cheese with that in it, I think.
What is that then? Pimento. Like, what's the red piece?
I don't know.
Dude, you're a chef here. You need
Dude, I don't know. I don't eat that shit.
Yeah. Well, I've heard of it, but yeah, I don't know what that is. So
yeah. I don't know. Fast foods, whatever. I did have to have In-N-Out the other night.
How was it?
It was a beast.
Yeah.
Dude, what I do like though, I was telling Bubs, is like some of those kids make like $23 an hour.
Oh yeah.
Dude, like they actually do good for the workplace.
Mm-hmm.
So that's cool, because it is a lot of like kids working in there. And
Yeah.
but I've told, like, I hate, we've talked about it before, but I hate when people come out from the East Coast. Well, dude, first stop, In-N-Out. Like, I eat it, dude, and it's not disgusting by any means, right? Like, I ate the thing, no problem. But I'm just like, dude, it's not like life changing.
Yeah. You know what's so weird is my kid, my older one, he doesn't like burgers or anything. Mm-hmm. They're just so picky, right? But he likes In-N-Out, but just plain burger. Uh-huh. So just the meat and the bun. Mm-hmm. I'm like, all right, whatever.
No cheese?
Nothing.
Oh, man.
Right? So I'm like, dude, you can get that anywhere. And it's no.
Yeah.
But like, he doesn't know the difference though.
Right.
Like, he doesn't know, like, he's never had a McDonald's just burger plain and be like, for whatever reason, I think he won something at school that was like a In-N-Out certificate. Mm-hmm. Or yeah, he got student of the month. So he got an In-N-Out certificate. So I took him and I'm like, well, dude, you don't like nothing. So we'll just get you a plain burger. It's like steak. You know? Yeah. He's like, all right. So he tried it. He's like, oh yeah, this is good. So now he doesn't give anywhere else a chance, just that place. Yeah. So it's like, I don't know.
You're not as being a kid though, dude. Yeah. That's how I was. It's like you're fixated on like this, or is that the word?
Fixate, yeah.
Yeah, you're like, just, that's your spot. Mm-hmm. Like, you don't want to try nothing different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I get him a double plain, just 2 patties.
At least cheese though, dude. I mean,
that's what I tell him, dude.
Yeah. Dude, you'd be so stoked too. I got grilled onions on mine.
No.
So good. Onions are so
you
good.
liked it.
No, the onions.
I know you liked the burger. It sounds like you liked it.
It was not bad. But like I'm saying, it's not something like I live right by it, and I can get it. But like when people come out, they're like, we have to do it. I'm like, I'll cook you one here, dude. Put like actual seasoning and stuff on. Like, this just tastes like a hamburger to me. Mm-hmm. Right? So it's whatever. Yeah. That's probably unpopular opinion. I'm probably going to get beat up for this one.
Well, probably for both. People are Chick-fil-A fanatics.
Yeah. Oh, I know.
Hey, I will say Chick-fil-A is goated for their breakfast. Their breakfast is good. The little chicken burrito thing is pretty good.
But it feels weird. I never thought of it, but Brinkley one day was talking about it, and he said he had like the whole thing in one because you got the egg and the chicken in it. I never thought about that. Like you're eating the whole part of the chicken. Mm-hmm. And it's fake food, but yeah, you know what I mean.
That's weird.
Kind of weird, huh? When you put chicken and eggs together.
Yeah. Huh. Well, speaking of making a lot of money.
Not me.
Yeah. I know last week we talked about retirement and Mike needs to get a job. Mm-hmm. So I might have a place for you.
Oh, God.
You ready for this?
Yeah.
Dude, Ups driver.
Oh, I saw that. But that's the triple trailer drivers, they said.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
You ever seen those in the wind? Oh, God.
See, that's the thing. Like the article I read didn't say anything about that. Mm-hmm. And then also about the contract, they made it sound weird. So UPS drivers will earn an average of $170K per year, annual pay plus benefits, right? So, and it has to be like a 5-year contract, which that part I didn't understand. So there's no way in 5 years you're making 170. So it's like every year you're making that.
I don't know if it's a yearly 170. Yeah, it's got to be, dude, yearly.
Yeah,
because like I know Walmart, just their regular semi drivers make like 85 a year, I think. So, but I swear I saw something that said it was the triple trailers because those are gnarly.
I didn't see nothing about that. It just said average of $49 per hour, right? So that's like about 120K a year, plus around 40 to 50K in benefits. So it's not like you're just applying, getting the job, and you're getting 170K a year, right? Yeah. So I think that's where people are misunderstanding that. They see that big number, they're like, "Oh fuck, we're gonna go," But yeah, I don't get that contract thing, the 5-year thing. So say I get a job. The thing is too, like you have to be part of the union. I think it's the unionized drivers, because that's where it was all. They were gonna go on strike, and then the union was going back and forth with UPS, and then they were trying to figure it out. So they got it all handled now, and that's what they're saying. All right, our driver's going to get this.
Up the price a little bit on the Ups driver.
Yeah. So,
dude, I would love to work like in the regular UPS trucks. Because you just drive around, like all the dudes I see that drop my stuff off, they got like headphones in, they just sit there and listen to podcasts and stuff. Like that's such an easy job.
Yeah.
But I'd have to like go to Sparks every morning to like.
Yeah, that sucks.
Like, dude, I'm not driving an hour and a half each way just to drive all day.
But after a while, like, you would kind of know your route.
Yeah, the same dude. Well, I haven't seen him in a while, but he would always pop in and like he saw a golf club. And he's like, dude, I've been golfing Sunridge. I'm like, that's where I golf. So every time he'd come down, he's like, what'd you get today? I'm all golf stuff. And he's all pissed.
Beef jerky.
Yeah, beef jerky. Golf and beef jerky.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, and dude, like in the holidays when those dudes are ripping around, like you get so much money.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's the perfect job for me because I don't have to deal with people.
Yeah. So, dude, I mean, it's not a bad deal. Like if you look at it like signing an NFL contract, even though on a smaller scale,
Right.
5-year, $800K.
Yeah, dude.
That's not bad.
Just to drive.
Yeah.
You know, I don't think they're unloading the truck even. Like they think they just drop shit off.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It's like requirements, like be able to lift 70 pounds.
I'm out.
You can't lift 70 pounds?
Dude, no, my back would be done in.
Dang, dude. Can't lift a little girl from the...
Dude, you know what's funny?
From the bar, girl?
Yeah, well, yeah, I could do that. That's adrenaline, though. You know what's
You're
funny?
in the moment, then.
Our buddy Rush, he started driving the Amazon van in Florida.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, and he was doing that for a while. He's like, I'm going to have to quit, dude. I can't keep lifting these packages and taking them to the doorstep and shit. Because it is hot there, he said.
Yeah.
But he's all, it's too much work, dude. I think he's
Dude,
quitting.
he has a little dolly. Come on, Rush.
Come on, Rush. You're better than that,
You have a
dude.
dolly. I kind of want to shout out to a listener of ours, our buddy Dustin Johnson.
Mm-hmm. I was just talking to him.
Not the golfer.
No.
He's also a personal friend of mine too,
Yeah.
but the other Dustin Johnson.
Yeah.
I think he's a
Mailman.
Mailman.
Yeah. I think he's still doing that.
I think so, but like I remember Poetic Justice because Tupac was the mailman. He had
Janet?
a backwards hat,
Yeah.
and that was cool. So I would kind of want that job and just pretend I'm Tupac in that movie.
Yeah.
That'd be cool.
Dude, that'd be cool.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
But our mailmans suck, dude. They drive like minivans and shit.
They drive the same truck.
No.
Watch the movie, dude.
No, dude, not here.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Like the cubicle mailman? Like
Yeah,
they
yeah.
just like drive like their minivan, like their normal day to day.
By my house, it's a lady and she drives a mail truck.
Yeah, see, I want the actual white, like steer on the other side of the road truck.
I'd get my outfit exactly like Tupac's in that movie.
Yeah, you don't look nothing like him though.
I mean, I'm a little lighter skinned.
Yeah. And you're alive.
And I got hair.
All right, dude.
Hey, he was bald.
Okay. He was so bald.
Yeah. But, I mean, you might have to look into that. Upscriber. It is an 8-hour job. Though.
It's easy.
Normal, 8 to 5.
Yeah.
9 to 5, I mean.
I golf for 4 and then drink for another 4. So I'm used to 8-hour days.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not worried about that.
Yeah. They'd be killing it.
Yeah, dude. But I wouldn't be able to do the podcast no more.
Yeah.
I'd be hanging with a boy.
No, we'll do it. See, that's the good thing about us. We could do it on your time.
Let's do it remote in the UPS truck.
We could do that.
That'd
Live
be sick.
stream it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go off the road. I'm like, fuck. Shit. My yerb.
Dude, you already done?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Speaking of big contracts.
Okay.
So Brazilian star, national soccer player, Neymar. He is moving from PSG, so the French Paris Saint-Germain team, to Al Jahar or whatever over in Saudi. $260 million contract, right?
Yeah.
So Saudis are just trying to get every single player out there, right? They got
Yeah.
Ronaldo. I forget exactly his contract. They were offering Messi a huge contract, and Messi's like, nah. He came over here. He's playing on Inter Miami.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, the guy's been scoring nonstop. It just kind of shows you the difference of quality of players over there compared to MLS. He scores nonstop.
Yeah.
It's like easy for him.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's already considered one of the GOATs, but like after maybe a few years here in the United States, just scoring and scoring, dude, he might set records that are never going to be broken.
Yeah.
So he didn't want to take that money and go over there. I think he kind of wanted to. I know he got like a lot of incentives. David Beckham owns the team, so I think he got a lot of incentives. Being able to buy a team in the MLS later on and his own team or whatever.
Get like some ownership or something.
Yeah. So he has that going on. And then they got Mbappe from the same team.
Isn't that a Hanson song?
PSG. Yeah. Mbappe.
Cool.
So he got offered like, dude, $1 billion, I believe, contract to go play in Saudi. And he said, no, this guy's in his like prime. And he's like, dude, I ain't going over there. I need to play somewhere where like, the European league, not an out Saudi league,
Yeah.
I need to stamp my greatness, so that's cool for him. So Neymar's like, cool. I'll go for the money.
Yeah.
And even though he's claiming, I want to win and everything, it's not about the money. But so he's going out there getting that. He's also, with his contract, he gets a private jet, take him anywhere he wants, a mansion, fully staffed. He gets 80K bonus for every win, and he gets 500K for every social media post that talks about the team.
Jeez, dude. I was in the wrong sport.
Dude, on top of the 260 million euros that he's getting to be there and play. And I don't know how many years this is, but dude,
that's so gnarly.
I'd be posting every single day.
Right. Every day.
I'd post and be like, yep, that's $1 million I just made.
Right. Just post the ball with your like foot on it.
Be like, I can't wait to have this ball in the Al Jahar Stadium. Shout out to them.
Yeah.
Like, and you just made 500K.
God, dude. How come we don't get that kind of money?
I don't know. And then, which is cool, like, you know, you get a 80K bonus for every win. So that kind of gives you the incentive to try a little harder if you care enough.
Right, yeah.
I mean, this is just stupid money we're talking about here.
Yeah, at that point.
But hopefully he's, you know, hungry to make that 80K per game to win. And I don't think the competition out there is big. Mm-hmm. So, like, he by himself could actually, like, win games. So we'll see what happens with that.
Yeah. Either way, I think he's sitting pretty.
Like, so Saudi, you know, they came out with Liv, trying to do all that. And now it seems like they're trying to buy up all, like, the soccer players to make, like, kind of like this soccer mecca over in Saudi. And I'm sure they'll start, like, recruiting other maybe basketball players to go play in their league. They're trying to make it like where that's the destination to go, right?
Right.
And what better way to do it by bringing players and teams there that people want to go watch.
Yeah.
So cool for them. But when I think I start doing something like, you know, recruiting podcasters or like, what if they offered you not that much money, but like, you know, in the millions to like go ride freestyle there?
Oh, I'd do it.
But you got to live there for like 2-3 years.
Yeah, I would do it. That's easy.
We should hit him up.
No shit.
Get you out of retirement.
Dude, it always makes me wonder because I think I told you, but like Nitro Circus was one of, like in 2017, was one of the first like kind of sporting event things that happened there. And like first event they allowed women at, and we still got our same pay. I'm like, did Nitro get like 20 million to go over there and they just paid us freaking?
That's probably because, I mean, I don't know how the tour is doing, but that's probably how they've been kept afloat this whole time.
Bastards. It never even dawned on me till just now.
We're on to you.
Yeah. Want my money.
Yeah.
I don't know how to get it.
That'd be cool though. If they, I mean, it seems like they're trying to do some stuff.
Dude, you know what's a trip? And I don't know how it is with like the MMA stuff or soccer or whatever, but there's such a different personality, like the Saudis are. Like we were riding the show, dude, and like it was like literally golf claps. But not because they're bored. It's just they're not like in Europe, dude. There's like dudes without like blades on chainsaws and you know, air horns and shit. But like over there, dude, you do jump. It's all. And then we'd get done with the show and they would like all stand up. They're just like, you know, like it's just such a different vibe.
I should tune in to one of the soccer games. I haven't watched any just to see if the crowds, because I imagine like the soccer fans are still super loud there. But
and like
maybe not.
The boxing stuff, MMA stuff, you know, like it's got to be loud. But like, what's that, 6 years ago now when we were there, it was the weirdest thing ever. They were so just like mellow. And like I said, everyone enjoyed, like we met a lot of like, I don't know exactly what they were, but a lot of the high ups over there, we met them. And they were like so stoked on the show and like this, but they don't like show it like in a way that we would, you know what I mean? They're just like very like respectable or respectful, I guess.
I think part of it is no alcohol.
God.
Right?
I think I told you, me and Dusty Weigel drank like 23 non-alcoholic Budweisers trying to get hammered. I think it worked.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, we tried. We ordered everyone from the bar. And the dude's like, you said it? I'm like, yeah.
Hey, a little alcohol squeezed in one of them at least, you know?
Something, yeah.
That might be it. There's no alcohol there. Or at least I don't think it's like okay to drink in public at the games or anything like that.
There's no alcohol, yeah.
Like, so
we're at our hotel bar.
So people are like excited, naturally excited. Like that's cool, but it's not the same when like someone's just ripped in the stands, you know?
Dude, and the weirdest thing about the way the world works is just how like religions are and stuff. Because we left Saudi Arabia at like 4 a.m. and we flew from there to Abu Dhabi. I think it was like an hour flight. I'm not sure.
Okay.
Dude, and right when we landed and like got checked into our next flight, dude, there's bars every 2 seconds. And dude, we just got annihilated because we had a almost 18-hour flight to
in
LA.
Abu Dhabi.
So it's like we hop on a flight for an hour and freaking get hammered in the airport bar. But like, that's so weird how it works. You know what I mean? Like just different cultures and stuff.
But they're still very strict though, right? Even though they're serving alcohol.
No,
not
at all. Like I said, there was like 6 or 7 of us. and we just got torched, dude.
Like if you piss in the street, they're probably cutting your dick.
You don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You don't want to do nothing just like, and luckily all of us drinking, we were like,
Not saying that we do that, but
no. But I mean, I'm talking even if you threw a bottle in the street or something, dude, like it's kind of scary over
Yeah.
there.
So it's probably better not to drink.
Yeah. But that's cool. They actually discipline people. Here you got freaking dumbasses littering and, you know, pissing everywhere and doing stupid shit. And everyone's just like, oh, just don't do that again. There they're like, oh, here you go. Hands cut off.
Yeah.
Throw a bottle again. You're like, nope, shit.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. But no, they weren't strict as far as like, I mean, dude, I probably had 12 beers because we had like a 2 or 3 hour layover. I probably dusted 12 and the chick was never once like, oh, you're cut off. You know?
Yeah. That would be weird if like they gave you 3 and they're like, yeah, that's your cutoff.
Yeah.
You're like, dude, that was just a tease.
That happens over here. Yeah.
Yeah.
My buddy's wife works at Applebee's and thank God she vouches for us. But one time I ordered 1 tall beer. I was hadn't even drank yet. I got 1 tall Coors Light and then my food comes out and the dude's all, you want something else? I'm like, yeah, can I get another beer? And he's all, let me check. And like goes and talks to his manager. I'm all, what the hell? Like I'm not standing on the table and like swinging off the lights. You know, I'm like, that's weird.
Yeah, that's pretty weird.
Yeah, but our buddy's wife works there. So when she's there, she's like,
isn't that the point like of a happy hour?
Yeah.
Like
happy hour, get 1.
Half drinks, half price drinks and like food, like they want you to be there drinking.
Right. I don't know.
That's weird.
I don't know, dude. So that was kind of weird. But I've gotten questioned like that a lot.
Really?
Yeah. Even with like 5 beers, like, you know, like all of us will have like 5 beers and someone's like, I think you might want to slow it down a little bit. I'm like, I just dusted 24 on my couch yesterday.
Yeah.
And now I'm having 5 with food. Idiots.
Well, and the thing too is like, hey, just do your job.
Do your job.
Which is,
if I do something wrong, you can kick me out. I'm fine with it. But when I'm just sitting here and we're just like talking about golf, it's like, what the hell are we doing wrong?
Yeah.
I hate that. It drives me nuts. I don't even want to like go there ever again. Idiots. But I will say it's not that it's their fault. They literally, you know, you get like a college kid in there that does like a shot and a beer, dude, and they're freaking hammered and idiots. And so I think generations actually screw us on it.
Yeah.
Like when I walk in, they don't know that I can dust a 24, no problem.
Yeah.
They're like, God, here comes this tattoo. Dude, he's probably an idiot. But it sucks. People ruin it for us. Bastards.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's my rant for the day.
Well, dude, your boy.
My boy.
Michael Orr.
I saw that. He's an idiot.
The Blind Side is fake.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see.
I read a thing because I don't know if he's still playing. I don't think he is.
No, he's retired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He blew through all his money.
Yeah.
And he's broke again. And so now he's going after any like entity he can to like get money back. And
yeah.
I mean, dude, we'll never know the truth. We don't know if the family did what they did. We don't know if you know what it is. But I don't know. I think it's all kind of like I would trust more that he's broke and looking for anything he can rather than the other
Yeah.
way.
I mean, he's probably broke, but maybe he's not broke. But I saw a thing saying like, you know, the movie made something around like 300 million or I'm not really sure exactly the number, but also it's unclear to know how much the family got from the movie, right?
Right.
So I think he somewhere probably saw like a huge amount of money, like 300 million, whatever it was. And he was like, dude, I didn't get none of that.
Yeah, he only got like 50 and
how
spent it.
Yeah, and how did they probably got all this? So he came out, or a report came out saying that he contacted them and said, hey, you guys need to give me 15 million or else I'm going to go out and put this story out or something like that. So that was like what I saw. And I was like, okay, so it does kind of seem like the guy's just trying to get the money.
Yeah.
So obviously they didn't pay.
Yeah.
Because he came out saying that the whole adoption thing. So this is from the movie The Blind Side, with Sandra Bullock. People are so pissed off that they're like, Sandra Bullock needs to get back to Oscar. She won for playing that. Yeah. And it's like, dude, she has nothing to do.
She has nothing to do with it. She was just part of a script, you idiot.
Yeah. So he was supposedly adopted by this white family. He's this big black dude that plays football.
Grew up in the ghetto.
Yeah. And they took him in and, you know, he basically went to the NFL and, you know, was a success story. And then now he's coming out saying that was all fake and they never actually adopted him and they just did it to like sell the rights to a movie and all this stuff. So
that seems so weird though, because I don't understand how just a normal family could come up with this story, get it to Hollywood, have it become a huge movie, like without actually living that part of it. That's pretty gnarly for just some regular, like, you know, like my mom and dad just did that.
Yeah. Well, he said something about like they tricked him into signing I forget exactly what it was. It was something like that Britney Spears was in.
Conservatory or
Something
whatever.
like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Yeah. And I'm not exactly sure. It's basically they have the right to like sign things for you
hmm
and
I
you
could
know,
see that too.
they're like your parent. They're
Yeah.
like your parent guardian, even though
Yeah,
you
yeah.
don't need one
Yeah.
because you're an adult. So they like tricked him into signing that. So I think they, you know, and then when it came time to do the movie and selling the rights and stuff, they were just like, we're
Yeah.
getting this and you ain't getting shit.
I mean, I
Kinda
could
deal.
definitely see something like that, but the fact that like he's kind of saying that the story's not actually like they didn't adopt him and stuff,
Mhm.
it's kind of weird, you know, because that's a huge fake story if that happened,
Yeah.
you know. And why isn't he coming out and saying like, no, like my parents, these are my parents, and they
Yeah.
raised me and they got me to college? It's like he never says that. He just
Yeah.
says the white family was like wrong, you know.
And the thing is too that maybe they never adopted him as far as like paperwork, but what if they took him in and the whole time they like fed him and treated him like
got him into
like
school
a kid and everything.
Yeah.
So yeah, they never did it properly,
Yeah.
but they took you in still. So yeah, they adopted you.
Yeah.
You
You
know.
think you'd be thankful after going from the projects, you know?
Yeah.
I don't know, dude.
Making it in the NFL. So that's a story of like, you know, be wise with your money.
Right.
So then later on, you don't have to go and
Yeah, I know.
try and do some weirdos.
Athletes are dumb, dude.
Yeah. Yeah.
They're so dumb. Humans are just dumb.
Yeah.
We don't know what we're doing.
And greedy.
Mm-hmm. Not me.
Not me.
Yerba, Coors Light, golf clubs. I'm fine.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I need. Not even a motorcycle.
That's where you go wrong.
Never.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Dude, you already said it. You already put you put it out there in the
I
universe
said it was when I couldn't sleep that I thought about it.
that you're gonna moto, come back, shape, race mammoth,
The shape part would be nice.
and then once you race mammoth and you do decent or good, you're gonna be like, all right, dude, I got this. I'm going to Washougal.
Dude, I probably couldn't even get an AMA card. Probably have to go race like an arena cross or something.
Oh, you win that.
No, I wouldn't. Go right through the wall.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah, I did when I raced all the time.
Mm. That was another one. You raced Reno one year.
Mm-hmm.
I think. Yeah, you raced on 250F.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I was still racing. I was still kind of in because I had just quit racing, but I was still racing local, right? So it wasn't like I like did freestyle for 6 years and then try to race.
But you still did good though.
Did decent. I got like 9th.
Hey, I'm trying to prop you up, so
It's
so
not
you do
working.
it.
It's not working.
Well, you know the fans are gonna be like, hey, Mace, we want to see a comeback.
No, they'll say no way.
It's been one of the questions. Worth watching this weekend. We got UFC 292.
Can't wait.
Yeah. It's your guy fighting.
Who?
So from Boston, 7 p.m. Pacific time. So 10 p.m. their time, I believe. We got Aljamain Sterling versus Sean O'Malley.
Oh, the dude with like the green hair.
Mm-hmm.
He'll probably win, huh?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm taking Sterling Sharp.
Yeah, I'm not betting with you because it seems like every time we bet, like you go missing for like a week or two. But yeah, this is for the title. It's one of those things where Aljamain, I think, already came out and said, I think they're fighting in 130s, something like that. He already said after this fight, he's moving up to like 150 because he's like a big dude.
Right.
So when someone says that, it's kind of like if he defends his title, the second he defends it, he probably basically loses it because he moves up, right? So then that title is vacant.
Mm-hmm.
So some fool's got to fight again to win that title. So when someone says that to me, it's like, are you really going to try? Because if you lose or win, it doesn't matter because you're still moving up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, you try. You don't want to train that hard not to try.
You think?
Yeah.
I don't know. And then plus this is Sean O'Malley. Sean O'Malley is kind of like the Conor McGregor, the face of the UFC now. They're trying to make this guy be this huge deal, which, I mean, he's done decent so far. I think this is his toughest test. But is it really? Or
Sterling's going to win.
Or you have the conspiracy theory where it's like maybe the UFC is like, all right, Sterling, you're moving up anyway. So, you know, take the fall and O'Malley wins the belt. And then he's the champion and you move up anyway. So you have no worries.
No, but Sterling's gonna win.
So then O'Malley wins, and did he really win, or did like Sterling let him? You know,
I know.
I
Is
don't
it
know.
free or do you have to pay for it?
No, it's pay-per-view.
Damn it! Not watching it.
Yeah. And then we got Zhang Weili versus Amanda Limas.
I'm going Zhang. That's cool.
Mm-hmm. We got Neil Magny versus Ian Gary.
I don't know either of those.
And then we got Chito Vera versus Pedro Munoz.
Hell yeah, Cheeto. You can't go against a Cheeto, dude.
And that's opening up the card. So that's
Okay.
like a pretty stacked card that they have there. But yeah, we'll see what happens.
Okay.
O'Malley's kind of annoying. I like the dude. He's always playing Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, so he moved to Arizona, has like a UFC gym in Arizona, has his house. Dude, he basically, I believe, I don't know what the situation now is, but he bought like an apartment or like a condo in between his house and the gym. So after he trains at the gym, he'd go to the condo and play Call of Duty.
Dude, sick.
So
that's living there.
Yeah.
I just come into my spare room and play it.
Yeah.
Damn it.
So he'd go there so he wouldn't have to go from the gym all the way back home.
Right.
He'd go in between and just play it. And then he'd like let his homies just like live there and stuff like that. So
Dude, sick.
yeah, he sounds like a cool dude, you know,
Right.
cool to hang out with. It's just like when he comes out and says like some stuff about the fighting, it's like, yeah, it's kind of annoying.
Mm-hmm.
I think the latest one he came out, he's like the dudes in that division, Sterling and Peter Yan and all these guys have been champions or are the champion. He's like, I'm the real champion. Like, if there's a fight going on with all four of us at the same time, everyone's going to watch mine. So I'm the champion. It's like, well, no, you're popular.
Yeah.
That doesn't mean they're a champion. That
Right.
dude's a champion because he beats everyone.
Yeah.
If you lose, you're not the champion, you know? So he comes out with stuff like that. Cheeto beat him.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, Cheeto. That's my boy, dude.
yeah. And he's like, oh, no, I didn't lose because like he hurt his leg.
Mhm.
So they had to stop the fight.
Yeah.
It's like, well, he was kicking the shit out of your leg.
dude.
And
It's gonna happen.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
You know,
idiot.
so he always has an excuse for his loss or whatever. And it's like,
Right.
I don't like that. It's just
Yeah.
like, take it, dude.
Yeah.
He's a cool dude already. So
Yeah.
just take it and be like, yeah, who cares? I'll beat his ass next time or something
Yeah.
like that. And then everyone's like, oh, that guy's sick, you know? But
What a panty waste.
yeah,
I'm going with the other dude for sure.
I don't know.
Bet for a yerba.
No, we can't bet, dude. You'll go missing for a week.
I won't. I'm here. Speaking of going missing, is it taco time?
Is yeah, almost taco
Oh,
time.
I'm so hungry.
So next week, podcast.
Yep.
And then you're going to LA
Next weekend, yeah.
next weekend. I'll be in Mammoth Lakes.
Mammoth, yeah.
Yep. And then we'll have a podcast after that.
Oh, we'll have a good one.
Yeah.
Because it's my birthday weekend. I'm gonna be hammered in LA.
Yeah.
Then you're gonna make the main.
Dude, how like the difference in that, like I'm over there sweating my ass off, trying really hard, and you're
Mhm.
over there
Playing
sweating
golf.
your ass off, just drinking
On
beers.
the ocean.
Yeah,
Dude, it's gonna be so sick.
it's so good. Where is it at?
Trump LA. Like just just off like what's it past Palos Verdes, where Tiger Woods crashed his car.
Oh, okay,
It's like right
but what's
there.
like the beach there? Do you know?
There's no beach, it's like just the Pacific Ocean.
Oh, shit.
Like, yeah, just kind
So
of
the course is the beach basically, but it's not an actual beach.
Yeah, like if I over slice it, I'm in the water.
hmm
Yeah. So
Nice.
I don't know. There might be a beach down there, but from up on the course, it just looks like it goes straight down
Yeah.
the ocean. So
Cool.
yeah, so it's sick. It's fun. Be for PGA memes.
hmm
Always a good time. LA is like a pretty good one. Like last year, like Reggie Bush was there and
Oh, sick.
some actor kids. I don't remember who they were, but yeah, it always gets a pretty good turnout. So.
Yeah, I saw they posted something today on Instagram talking about it, having some cool content creators out there, some
Mhm.
celebrities and athletes. He
Yeah.
said so.
Yeah. So
It should be a good one.
yeah, that'll be a good one. The Mammoth will be good for you too.
I
Just
yeah,
getting
it'll
tired,
be good.
getting all dirty.
Nah, it'll be good. It'll be good.
Ah.
I'm just kind of. I wonder what the weather will be like.
In Mammoth?
Yeah, because you know it's
Perfect.
always June, so it's like super hot during the day, but it's like actually kind of cold in the morning and stuff.
I
like
think
that.
it'll be perfect. Probably like 70s.
Yeah,
Yeah. I think. I'm
So
not
we'll
a
see.
meteorologist, so I don't really know.
yeah. I'm not a gynecologist, but I'll take a look.
Yeah, if we have to do the work, we got to do the work.
Well, thank you guys for hanging with the boys. My name's Jorge. This is Mike, like always. Check out our socials at theboys_pod. Check this video out on Spotify, YouTube. Leave us a rating.
Mhm.
Leave us a comment.
Yep.
I'll be posting on our Instagram a little survey to see what you guys want to hear us talk about.
Right.
And then you guys chime in and let us know.
Love it.
Hopefully they're like, oh, we just want to hear about food. And then we'll just talk
Oh, dude,
a whole episode about food.
Yeah, but I'm going to have to eat brekkie before that one. It'll make me so hungry.
Mhm.
So we'll figure it out. We'll get a survey.
Yeah.
Until next week.
Until next week, we'll see you guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Peace.